enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Morant, such a quick thinker. He doesn't hesitate on the catch and shoot.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell outside. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Morant. The pass to Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Conley, and he gets the bucket. And here's Morant. Passes it to Brooks. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Mitchell. A three-pointer off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And finished off by Morant.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots from 14. Here's Gobert. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Morant scanning the floor. And finished off by Morant.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Conley against Morant. Mitchell outside. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Here's Morant. Anderson trying to free himself up. And again, Ja Morant.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Mitchell outside. 5 to shoot. The high post shot. Again, Mitchell missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
Stolen by Anderson. And it's Memphis on the break. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Mitchell. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Can't emphasize this enough. This is the way Mitchell's got to play to give this team its best chance.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the evening.
What's up?
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
He was a part of that terrific draft class in 2017. Donovan Mitchell was somewhat unheralded, but may turn out to be the best of the bunch.
Now here's Morant. 8 points for him, and it's in there. Anderson's got 8 points.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Conley. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. Mitchell outside.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
Here's Anderson. The offensive rebound. Morant on the follow.
Timeout.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Jazz trail by 8. Mitchell is double. Pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Morant comes with the double team. Bogdanovich wide open. Here's O'Neal. The Grizzlies pull it in. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Brooks, the pass to Morant. And they double up Morant. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Valanciunas finds Morant. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 8.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Brooks with the bucket.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. The Grizzlies making the shot. Will it go? Here's Gobert. Makes it off the glass.
He has a standing reach of 9'7". Gobert making that play look routine.
Brooks outside. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Jazz trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
And here is Brooks. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Now Brooks. Second chance effort. Gobert with the block.
You got to keep your head on a swivel when you go up against Rudy Gobert.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Memphis leading by 7. Morant with it. He's got 12. The pass to Anderson. Lets a floater go, and it's Morant. That time on the assist by Anderson. Anderson's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Passes to Gobert. Anderson against Conley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And such a great all-around player for over a decade now. Conley is one of the class acts in our league.
He is, GA, one of the best floor leaders we have. He's completely unselfish. Also, 3-time NBA Sportsmanship Award winner. And in 2019, was named NBA Teammate of the Year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Memphis leading by 7. Allen passes to Tillman. Winslow against Ingles. Winslow's shot is off. Utah's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Favors trying to break free. Conley gets the bucket.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Outside, Jones. To the inside, Clark. And the rejection by Favors.
The long reach of Favors have a real impact, especially when he leaves the ground quickly in time for blocks.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
There's Winslow. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Jazz trail by 7. Clarkson passes to Favors. Floats one. He can't hit that time. And Memphis the other way now. Jones kicks to Allen. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. Now, here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. Puts up a 3. Hands of the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And Utah making a change here. Niang's checked in. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Allen outside. And again, Memphis no good. And here is Ingles. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Clarkson. And that one hits back iron.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Pass to Jones. And here's Winslow. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Clarkson. 1:53 left to play here in the first. banked in off the glass.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Ingles against Winslow. Down low. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Attacking the rack to great effect. And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
One misses for Clark. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
And not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
Here's Jones following the bucket by the Jazz. 1:05 left to play in the first. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Clarkson, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Pass to Clark. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. That's good from Allen on the assist by Clark. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. Conley will go to the line here. It's going to go on Tyus Jones. The Jazz shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And that one falls for Conley.
The 4th pick in the 2011 draft. It took getting stronger and improving the shot to make Conley one of the better all-around guards in the game.
Now here's Jones. Allen outside. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the pass to Tillman. Shot clock at 5. That one goes. Count it.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Clarkson against Allen. Now, here's Clarkson. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently spoke about the team's progress.
Everybody had their expectations of what we should be or will be, but at the end of the day, you know, we got to be able to focus on us, you know. Obviously, we went through a little bit of a rough patch. You know, we're still figuring things out, but we can make adjustments and continue to build. And I think we're playing great basketball. I think we're doing things the right way.
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
They've got Clarkson. He's out there with Conley. Favors is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Niang in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of five-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. He says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, D.A. Thank you. Ingles can't get it to go. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've held a 12-point lead early.
And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, the young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he fell to 21.
He's off on the first. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number one. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Mitchell passes to Favors. Back to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, that's easy offense. Hard to stay in front of Mitchell. It takes a collective effort defensively.
Jones dishes to Winslow. He had stolen by Ingles. Passes it to Clarkson. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
For Utah, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Bogdanovich is checked in for Joe Ingles.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
Now, here's Clark. And Anderson kicks to Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Pass to Clarkson. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Now here's Anderson. Six on the shot clock, and the shot goes down. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Morant. 14 points for him. Jazz have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket for Mitchell.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built, the strength in the upper body.
Morant against Mitchell. And it's Morant missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
A different look for Utah. Gobert, he's checked in for Favors. And O'Neal subbed in for George Niang. Now, here's Clarkson. 9 points in the game so far. That ties the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that ability to play in space is so vital.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Mitchell is doubled. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Doesn't have to jump much because of his length. It is unmatchable. Rudy Gobert.
Brooks outside. Bain, he's covered by Clarkson. There's the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
And he's good on the first of 3.
What makes Dillon Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
And he sinks the second. Nails the third.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
O'Neal kicks to Clarkson. Dishes it to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
Morant with it. Now defended by Gobert. And that one's good. Morant.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Utah trailing here. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Now, he is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Here's Morant. He's got 18. Valanciunas dishes to Morant. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now Morant. 20 points for him. On the wing, Brooks. Anderson trying to free himself up. Brooks has gone just 1 of 5 from the field. O'Neal with it. He's picked up by Morant. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. It's blocked.
On the block shot, Dillon won't beat you with length, but he does have good lift off the floor.
Good work there as it goes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Morant against Mitchell. And they double up Morant. Brooks outside. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Morant outside.
The league quickly found out what Donovan Mitchell brings to the table defensively. He can lock down positions 1 through 3. That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
So it's the Jazz now, following the score by Memphis. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Morant. And they double up Morant. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Jazz with possession here. Utah leading. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
I love the confidence he's shooting with. Big improvement here in the second period.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. 5 points in the game.
That was a great pass once the double team came over. He hit the wide open man perfectly.
Utah calls timeout. Mike Conley's checked in for Utah. And Memphis also making a switch. Allen's checked in. Gobert the pass to O'Neal. Inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Okay, big man with muscles coming through. Gobert is hard to stop when he's looking to score.
And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection, but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Rudy Gobert averaged over 10 defensive boards a game last year. That was the best numbers of his career and top 3 in the league.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Conley against Morant. Now the pass to Valanciunas. Over Gobert. Kept alive. Here's Anderson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Not explosive at all. Kyle Anderson is crafty. Nice play to draw the foul.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
Hey, GA, hint the nickname slow-mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
And the first one drops.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And the Jazz making a change here. Ingles is checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
We all know Kyle Anderson can do it all. Once he gets a little bit more consistent with the shot, watch out.
Conley against Jones. Conley into the lane. Lays it up off the glass. Conley's got 14.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And trying to get it to go, even with the contact, but no good, and he'll try to pick up 2 at the free throw line coming up. Grizzlies have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And he makes the first. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And Allen drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mitchell's got the lead up to 4 now for Utah.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Lobbed up there for Clark.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. Stolen by Allen. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. And Allen slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
On the wing, Winslow. We've got 1:55 left here in the second, and that one's good by Clark.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 22. Here's Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got the game tied up here for Utah. Now the Grizzlies with it. Winslow with it. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. And the shot goes in.
Attacking that painted area. Winslow relentless in there.
Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 24. 1:02 left to play in the first half. Allen outside. Here's Tillman. The dish now to Jones. Clock at 6. No good from Clark. The Jazz shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. O'Neal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Jazz have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one for the Jazz. Favors comes in for Gobert. And it's George Niang in for Mitchell. O'Neal hits them both. Memphis trailing here. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Tillman. There's Winslow. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Using that solid frame inside, Winslow draws the foul.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls.
I love the energy and effort Winslow brings to the court. If he continues to play hard, I think he'll be around for a long time.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Jones against Conley. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
There's Winslow, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what concerns you most about the first half?
Well, I think the tempo is in their favor right now. They're fast, and they're getting up and down the floor, so they're running out in transition.
Got to beat them to the punch. Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 24 points, 2 assists. Look at the history of the Utah Jazz. No championships, Kenny, but 2 finals appearances and a couple of Hall of Famers.
Man, remember Stockton, Malone?
Oh, do we ever?
They were incredible, man. Add them to this current team. Could you imagine what they would be doing? They get the ring right now.
Yep, Chicago Bulls broke a lot of teams' hearts in the 90s. I think timing is such a crucial part of success.
That is profound. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Anderson. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Morant. Here's Brooks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Just a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Brooks. Utah trailing here. Here's Mitchell. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Off contact, to me, when you're talking about Donovan Mitchell, that toughness for a young fella is on full display.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Free throw drops for Mitchell. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Morant outside. Rebound by Mitchell. The Jazz shooting it very well tonight, around 57%.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2, and with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Bain, covered by Mitchell, plays it up and banks it in. He has 7.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Mitchell is double. Here's Gobert. Grizzlies with the rebound. Anderson in the post. Gobert on him. And it's Morant missing.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Conley scanning the floor. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovic. No good from outside.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Nice shot by Brooks.
A big-time ISO player in college. Brooks has shown the ability to play off the ball at this level.
Conley against Morant. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Brooks outside. Bain. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got his 3rd assist on the night.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Now here is Conley. He's got 19. A floater. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
Three minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Brooks outside. No good on the 3. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the 3-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Bain, covered by Mitchell. And here's Valanciunas. Kicks it to Brooks. 5 on the clock. Off target from three-point range.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And I tell you, Bogdanovich is crafty inside, knows how to get under the skin of the defense there and forces them to foul. And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovich put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high in the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average.
The first free throw is good. And another area where Bogdanovich is helping the offense. Greg is doing a better job of creating for others.
I mean, he still has that shoot-first mentality, but now if he doesn't have a clean look, he's much more willing to make the extra pass, and that makes him just that much more valuable to this team.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
And you love what Bojan Bogdanovich has done to round out his game. Worked very hard to become a complete player.
Morant passes to Anderson.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Anderson. Now, here's Mitchell. He has 29. O'Neal trying to break free.
Well, when it comes to carrying an offense, few young players do it as well as Donovan Mitchell.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Bogdanovich against Brooks. Over Bogdanovich, Brooks misses.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Conley against Morant. And that one drops for him. And it's a 3-point Utah lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
To the middle and finished off by Anderson.
And on nights like this, when Anderson is scoring well, it shows you how good he could be if he gains consistency with the shot.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Morant, the bounce pass. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the layup. Morant's got 24 points.
How about the touch on the floater? John Morant making it look too easy.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell, launches it. Offensive rebound, Gobert. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Anderson outside. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The Grizzlies trail by 3 to the paint. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Working off contact is something Anderson does extremely well, and he does it a lot.
And the Jazz call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Derek Favors checked in for Utah. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Michael Conley. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. It's a 1-point game. Mitchell is double. Passes it to Clarkson. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game. Now Brooks. He's got 10. And the layup's good off the glass. Brooks has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Getting hit on that shot there, but Dillon's girth allows him to play right through it.
Pass to Clarkson. There's the triple. The Grizzlies pull it in. Valanciunas has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Brooks with no one around. But they recover it. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Clarkson with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Clark kicks to Morant. For the tie, that's tipped. Here's Mitchell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Mitchell's got 11 in the second half. Mitchell against Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Utah has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Clarkson. All alone. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gobert's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz.
Nice job by Rudy Gobert. What concentration on that shot by the big fella.
Morant passes to Winslow. Valanciunas against Clarkson. Winslow's shot is off. Utah leading by 4. The pass to Clarkson. Down low. Here's Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Man, that's a big dude. But Derek Favors shrugging off contact and helping his team.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Clark finds Jones. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Favors. Utah leading by 6.
And getting traded from Utah to New Orleans last year, Favors became a grounding force for a very young Pelicans team.
Yeah, and Derek Favors knows what it's like to be that rookie coming in, having a lot of physical ability and facing high expectations. He did a great job, in my opinion, providing veteran leadership, and personally, he had one of his more productive years overall.
Ingles against Winslow. Clark outside. Memphis the rebound. Tillman. Great D that time from Favors. Utah has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. George Niang, he's checked in for Utah. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Winslow with it. 6 points for him. And the layup falls. Winslow's got 8.
With Winslow, physical play doesn't necessarily take him out of his rhythm.
Here's Niang. He's covered by Anderson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is a guy who gets it done with instincts and skill. Niang is starting to carve out a nice niche for himself.
And to add to that, you look at the last 2 years, he's pretty much doubled his playing time. Maybe not the biggest and most athletic guy, but George Niang typically makes the right basketball play. There's always room for someone like that on your team.
First free throw is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And Memphis making a change here. Allen's checked in. Good on both. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Pass to Winslow. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant against Clarkson. And finished off by Morant.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Clarkson passes to Favors. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the line for him here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And the first one at the line is good.
The former 3rd overall pick in the 2010 NBA draft, Derek Favors is a gifted big man and a crucial player to this team.
And so Favors nails both of them. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant outside. Teardrop shot. Here's Clark. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Clark's got 9 points.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Mitchell is double. Pass to Favors. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the third.
Favors will never turn down a chance to dunk it. A powerful presence who really intimidates defenders with his athleticism.
Winslow against Ingles. Offensive rebound. Jazz leading by 6. On the wing, Mitchell. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Clark. Here's the 3. The rebound by Niang. And so it's the Utah Jazz with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Utah leading. They've got Favors. Conley out there with Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Niang in at the power forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. The Grizzlies shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Bucket is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Jazz leading by 4. Niang kicks to Clarkson. Pass to Favors. Here's Niang. 4 on the clock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Clark against Favors. Anderson outside. Clark finds Morant. Count that one. And that's now 30 points for Ja Morant.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
There's the pass to Favors. Morant against Conley. Good. Favors got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
That's where a majority of Favors' points come from. So effective from the interior area of the floor.
Winslow against Ingles. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. The trade. He's off on that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant with a wide open look. They get it back. No good from Clark. Jazz leading by 6. Here's Clarkson. Hits the three-point bomb.
Here we go. His second made from beyond the arc in the second half after having no such luck in the first.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And that one's good. Morant.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
And the Jazz call time here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
for the Jazz. Gobert's checked in for Favors. O'Neal comes in for George Niang. And it's Bogdanovich in for Joe Ingles. Then for the Grizzlies, Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And Brooks subbed in for Justice Winslow. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. You may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Here's Brooks. Ready by Bogdanovich. Utah leading by 7. Clarkson on the wing. Brooks on the double team. Clarkson dishes to Conley. Unloads. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Bain, he's covered by Clarkson. No good on that one. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Conley up top. The shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Brooks. And he converts the layup. Brooks has got 9 points here in the second half.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
O'Neal passes to Clarkson. Picked his pocket. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here is Conley. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Looking for Clarkson. He gets it there. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Clarkson. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant outside. It counts, and the foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
good from Morant.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team, and these guys, they follow him.
Valanciunas on the double team. And here's Bogdanovic for three. Knocks down the three ball.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first three of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Pass to Clarkson. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Brooks outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brooks has got 5 points now this quarter.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Conley dishes to Clarkson. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Clarkson's got 24 points.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Pass to Brooks. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Morant against Conley. And there's the pass to Gobert. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. First free throw is good.
Growing before our eyes, the confidence of Gobert. Comfortable doing a little of everything now.
So he gets them both. And here is Brooks. Fires at the elbow. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
I love Brooks' offensive versatility. Can score from all 3 levels.
Conley, the pass to Clarkson. Now Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Dishes it to Valanciunas. He kicks it to Morant. Inside, Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
This is what Dillon is built to do if you give him enough touches. Score in volume.
To the inside. Here's Gobert. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Morant passes to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Jonas Valanciunas, the big fella, dominating in the paint.
O'Neal kicks to Clarkson.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
And finished off by Morant.
Gotta love watching Morant get after it. He goes all out, tank, never on empty.
Conley, the pass to Clarkson. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Out to Morant. Anderson against O'Neal. Anderson outside. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Morant. Over Conley. And it's Morant missing. Utah's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Clarkson looking for an opening. Pass to Gobert. O'Neal inside. Guarded by Morant. Hands it from downtown. 12 points for Bojan Bogdanovic.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Morant against Conley. Pass to Valanciunas. Gobert with the block. They retain possession, and the shot is good. So it's Utah now. They trail by 1, and the Jazz call time here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. Valanciunas against Bogdanovic. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They lead by 1. Here's Anderson. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Mitchell's shot is good.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Brooks against Bogdanovic. Anderson inside. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovic. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Bogdanovic has got 8 points here in this quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Brooks outside. Gobert with the block. They get it back. Valanciunas finds Brooks, and 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Conley, the pass to Gobert. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Brooks covering. Mitchell wide open. And the Jazz, another 3.
The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
This has reached desperation time for him.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They trail by 6. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clark. He's checked in for Memphis. To halt the run. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Now, here's Mitchell, guarded closer.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Stepping up big, Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
Brooks against Bogdanovich. Brooks misses. And so they foul intentionally. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They're trailing by 8. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Concho. That three off the mark. Here's Oney. He's covered by Clark. Here's Oney. And so it's Utah with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Rudy. This is a defense-first team, and you picked it up in the second half. What changes did you make at the half?
I feel like we weren't focused in the first half defensively, and we just have to come back and communicate and just be focused, you know, and that's what we did.
Attention to detail, Rudy. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long. Well, Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out in this one tonight?
Boy, what a classic low post strength-on-strength contest we are in for tonight. Now, that's more the exception than the norm these days. But I'll tell you what, you give me some skilled big men on the box doing work, I'm all about that.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. We've got Dylan Brooks. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Morant.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Conley gets the bucket.
Well, Rudy Gobert stands 7'1", and he's an unselfish guy and puts the pass on the money.
O'Neal against Morant. No good that time. O'Neal with the defensive effort. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. He knows they'll get an advantage if they can neutralize Rudy Gobert on the offensive end. Gobert's height and presence inside makes it really difficult for help defenders to leave him on drives. He'll try to stay at home in rotations a bit more because of that. But that's a pick-your-poison situation. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Shooting two.
And he makes the first.
And we talk a lot about Mitchell's offense, and for a good reason, but the defense is also an area where he's excelled.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. We identify him with the offensive end of the floor because he's carried a burden for the Utah Jazz early in his career. But think about it. He's strong, athletic, long wingspan, excellent instincts. This guy has the potential to be one of the most impactful two-way players in today's NBA. Boy, this is as exciting a combo guard as there is in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell's craftiness, his assertiveness, all of those things make this guy special.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
And Memphis making a change here. Clark's checked in. We're about 1 minute into the first. Conley against Morant. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Brooks. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Pass to Brooks. Now here's Morant. Bain. Covered by Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Bain, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
It's good. Mitchell's got 6.
Well, the ability to rise and fire in catch and shoot situations, he keeps the defenders off balance.
Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Clark, left side. Bain. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Utah the other way. Morant against Conley. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Tries again. And Gobert with the lay-in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Bain, covered by Mitchell. Here's Valanciunas. Pass to Morant. Takes a three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Mitchell, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. 8 points for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Morant against Conley. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
That's good from Morant.
And as good as Morant's been, there's still plenty of upside. One of the younger players to enter the draft in 2019.
Now, here's Mitchell. 8 points for him.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Morant passes to Valanciunas, and he banks in the layup.
I'll tell you, that's a big-time finish through contact. Jonas Valanciunas takes the bump, doesn't worry about it, just goes right through the strength.
Here's Conley. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
The Jazz shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. This guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
Now here's Valanciunas. Here's Morant. That shot off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Bogdanovich looking around. Now O'Neal. He's still scoreless so far in this one. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. And he's good on the 3-ball.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
The Grizzlies shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. And that one falls for Clark.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
And so Clark nails both of them. Conley with it. He's got 5. Passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
O'Neal kicks to Conley. With the floater. Rebounded by Valanciunas. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Here's Clark. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
For Memphis, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And the first one drops. Clarkson, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. No good on the second free throw.
And Doris, as Gobert has added strength, his rebounding numbers have continued to improve.
That's right, Greg. He's always been a force as a shot blocker. But over the past 2 seasons, this guy as a rebounder has been top 3 in the league. Last year, he even challenged Andre Drummond for king of the boards. He's got great size, great anticipation, and he plays with passion.
Greg, is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Allen outside. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Conley against Morant. Winslow, the pass to Clark.
You know, the offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Morant against Conley. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz, leading by 12. The Grizzlies pull it in. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Valanciunas, ready by Bogdanovich. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Allen with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Pass to Morant. And here's Valanciunas. Now here's Winslow. Another shot. And Clark with the lay-in. Clark's got 5 points so far.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now, here's Clarkson. No points in the game yet for him. Out to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. On deep. That one misses. Morant with some nice D. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Winslow. Carries it down low. Here's Mitchell. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
For the Jazz, Derek Favors checked in for Gobert. George Niang comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joe Ingles in for Mike Conley. And Utah has possession. 8-point game. Clarkson kicks to Favors. Now Clarkson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Winslow. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
This guy came over from Lithuania with an ability to play pick-and-roll basketball, and he's only gotten better during his time in the NBA.
Allen against Clarkson. And Favors kicks to Mitchell from downtown. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Clarkson passes to Niang. Mitchell is double. Here's Niang. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
He gets it in there. And now just a 4-point Jazz lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And Favors kicks to Mitchell. Favors surveying the floor. 5 on the clock. 14 feet away. And it's Mitchell missing. The Grizzlies on offense. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Tillman passes to Winslow. Now Valanciunas. Ingles covering. A fadeaway. Here's Tillman. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Clarkson with the ball. Down low. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 14 points.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Allen outside. Now the pass to Valanciunas. Over Favors. The Grizzlies with another miss. Jazz leading by 4. Mitchell left side. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And how fast does Donovan Mitchell get off the ground? My goodness.
Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Passes it to Valanciunas. Over Favors. Goes back up. And another shot. And Valanciunas puts it in. He's got 6.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on. His ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Here's Favors. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Jazz up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. They've led by as many as 14 points. They've got Favors. Clarkson is out there with Mitchell. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Niang in at the power forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Now, here's Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Just 4 to shoot. 13 feet away. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Well, that's the size of Derek Favors, allowing him to snag these boards. This guy, you've got to keep him off the offensive glass.
Brooks misses. Utah's shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%.
And one thing you love about Ingles, he hits a lot of contested jumpers.
He does, and he'll get to his game by using jab steps, pump fakes, really good ball handler. He's unafraid in the clutch. He'll talk a little smack every now and again. Joe Ingles has carved out quite a career. Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. The Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Clarkson against Brooks. Inside. And Favors kicks to Niang. Misses the 3. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Anderson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career, and that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
First one falls for him. O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. free throws good for Anderson. Jazz leading by 4. And here is Mitchell. 18 points for him. Now, here is O'Neal. Aston Yang. Fires top of the key. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Jazz lead by 6. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Brooks, the pass to Tillman. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Tillman's got 4 this quarter.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
To the middle, Favors, and he lays it straight in.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Brooks feeling it out a bit. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Back to O'Neal. The Jazz working the ball around now. The drop. Wow, hammering it in.
Wow, gentlemen, the quick first step of Donovan Mitchell gets the advantage, and it's over.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Anderson. The 10-footer. And Derek Favors pulls it down. Utah leading by 8. The drive by Mitchell. Anderson with the block. Now here's Favors. Defense right on him. Can't hit from 12. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And that one, good.
That's just a terrific pass to beat the defense up the court, and that's exactly how you move the ball in transition.
Mitchell kicks to Niang. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Anderson. Uncovered. They grab their own miss. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
A different look for Utah. Gobert, he's checked in for Favors. Bogdanovich comes in for George Niang. And Mike Conley subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Then for the Grizzlies, Clark, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. And so he makes both from the line. Jazz leading by 4. Now Conley. 7 points in the game. Stolen. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. And yes, it's good. Tillman's got 8 points here in this quarter. For Utah, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. O'Neal inside. He's covered by Clark. And O'Neal gets it to go. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Trailing by 4. Bane. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Jazz have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. The pass to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovic, simply stated, has become a knockdown three-point shooter.
Clark outside. Passes to Anderson. He kicks it to Clark. 5 to shoot. Again, Memphis.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Now here's Conley. He has 7 to the paint. The rebound by Anderson.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
Gobert, the pass to Ingles. Basket counts. Ingles has got his first 2 points.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Pass to Tillman. Clark against Conley. Morant right side.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich. It's picked off. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. And good that time. He has 6.
Everyone on D looks a step slow in transition as they keep getting beat down the floor.
Morant against Conley. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Clark. Anderson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Grizzlies. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Ingles with the ball. Back to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. And the Jazz making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Memphis trailing here. Allen surveying the D. Memphis moving it around. Valanciunas inside. Gobert on him. Gobert with the block.
And the remarkable reach of the stifle tower. Gobert twice on the pipes.
Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant right side.
And just no fear, guys. I mean, he is willing to mix it up in the paint with the big boys.
Conley surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Clarkson. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. O'Neal misses. And the Grizzlies shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
For Memphis, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. That's good from Morant. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here is Conley. He has 7. The pass to Gobert. Conley against Morant. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Another miss by Utah. And so Allen will bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 1. Utah has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Conley in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Wow, how about the concentration from Mike Conley? Wow, that is big time.
Allen passes to Valanciunas. He dishes it to Morant. And that one drops.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. There's the dish to Clarkson. Count that bucket.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
A guy who can be a little inconsistent game to game. Clarkson can be extremely consistent year to year.
Right. You consider him as a rookie. Many of the numbers then are similar to what they are now. But the one thing that has improved is the consistency of the three-point shooting. He's worked so hard on it, and that's where the consistency has started to take root.
Morant, no good on the shot. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And that one, good.
An awesome rebounder at that position. The energy level Morant puts forth on the glass is tremendous.
Now, here's Clarkson. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And there it is for him.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Winslow kicks to Valanciunas. Feeds it to Clark. Over in the corner, Allen. And the basket is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Jazz lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Derek, you came out very strong. What was your approach during the first half?
You know, we just want to be aggressive, bring defense, bring energy, and then be a spark off the bench.
And you got that accomplished. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Right out of the gates, it was Utah setting the tone. Such a steady floor general, Mike Conley. Kenny, talk about what he does for your offense.
He's the pace setter. The guy could set the pace for your team. He moves the ball well, and he's going to make sure you get great shots.
He's a coach out there on the floor, someone you can trust him just to make the right play.
Plus, great dude. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Utah leading, kicking off the second half. Here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Brooks is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's John Morant. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Now here's Morant. And Anderson slams it in.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. A three-pointer, no good. Morant looking around. Out to Brooks. Shoots the 3. They get it again. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
This guy's been adept at finding ways to finish inside. Jonas Valanciunas doesn't miss many of these chances. Given an opportunity, he'll deliver.
Now, here's Mitchell. Gobert finds Conley. Mitchell with it. Back to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Bogdanovich has got 10 points.
Well, to me, this is what great point guards do. Donovan Mitchell demonstrating just how skilled he is at connecting with open teammates.
Here's Brooks on the wing. Brooks. Here's Valanciunas. Gobert with the block. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. From deep, Brooks.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Tries it again. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
I'll tell you, Donovan Mitchell in transition, bearing down on a defender is not pretty.
Pass to Valanciunas. Dishes to Morant. Good D by Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Boy, don't let the small frame fool you. Mike Conley so tough on the interior.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Free throw good. Conley. George Niang, he's checked in for O'Neal. He's perfect from the line this time. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bogdanovich against Brooks. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Second chance shot. Again with the block. Making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Mike Conley is comfortable. It doesn't matter what area of the floor he's on. That time in the mid-range.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Jones checked in for Ja Morant. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Bain, covered by Mitchell, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Bain.
And not shooting it as well as they had hoped in this half. And unless they start finding better shots, cutting into that lead is going to be very difficult.
Niang, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Bain, covered by Mitchell. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Yes, that goes in. He has 6.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Jazz.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Niang. It's rebounded by Memphis. Anderson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that one's good. Brooks. Utah leading by 3. Now here is Conley. 13 points in the game. And Jones pulls it down. Here's Brooks. That one's not going to go. Ready by Bogdanovich.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Mitchell. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Mitchell's got 24.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. But they'll get another chance.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. The Jazz have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Favors comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Joe Ingles in for Mike Conley. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Jones, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Brooks up on top. Covered by Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, Memphis no good.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Mitchell outside to the inside. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist by Mitchell. Favors got 8 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now Jones. Brooks outside. And the 3 off target.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Jazz leading by 6. Mitchell with it. 24 points for him. Inside. And a slam dunk by Favors.
At 6'10", Derek Favors will always be a threat to jam it home. Exposes the defense there.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Valanciunas finds Clark. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. The second free throw, good. Here's Clarkson. He has 6. Pass to Favors. Mitchell looking it over. Stolen by Winslow. And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Mitchell outside. The 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 16th rebound on the night. Allen in the post. He's covered by Clarkson. Brooks kicks to Winslow. Memphis moving it around. 4 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. They get it back. Valanciunas. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Mitchell passes to Favors. Down low, here's Clarkson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The Jazz have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Free throw good, Clarkson.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Morant outside. To the middle, here's Clark, and Clark slams it in.
This is how you use the pick and roll. Morant looking like a vet with the sweet dime there.
Mitchell is double. And he gets it to go.
There he is, showing off his low post skills. Go to work, young man.
Clarkson against Morant. Down low, here's oh my goodness!
Wow.
What a play!
Well, Jonas Valanciunas, who knew he had a bit of showman in him? Go to work, sir.
Here's Mitchell, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. The Grizzlies making the shot. Up the floor. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And Utah making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Here is Favors. 10 points for him. And here's Clarkson. And the pass to Favors. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Well, don't you love how Derek Favors goes right into the contact? This guy's not afraid to be whacked because he's so strong.
The Jazz have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And that one falls for Favors.
Now, Derek Favors undoubtedly has turned himself into a dependable power forward, someone capable of averaging a double-double in the NBA.
And so Favors nails both of them. Memphis trailing here. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. And the rejection by Favors.
I think you want to see more of this from Derek Favors. You love to see him be aggressive and try to send shots back.
To the inside, O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. O'Neal's got 6.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
They get the rebound, and it's good for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Clarkson passes to Mitchell. And Winslow pulls it down. Winslow's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant against Clarkson. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. They've led by as many as 14 points.
How about Jordan Clarkson, the ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play?
Here's Morant following the bucket by the Jazz. Inside. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Mike Conley comes in for Donovan Mitchell.
One shot.
And that one falls for Clark. 1:07 left to play in the 3rd. Conley against Morant. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And the layup's good off the glass. Gobert's got his 2nd bucket.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
There's 45 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Conley against Morant. 6 to shoot.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 11. Oh, the lob to Gobert. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Brooks. And he comes up with the deuce. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Jazz out in front, up by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. Conley out there with Clarkson. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. And he makes the first but misses the second.
Boy, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
O'Neal misses. O'Neal's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Anderson. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Conley against Morant. Conley kicks to Clarkson. Back to Conley. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
In the corner, Winslow with it. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Utah leading. Inside, here's Clarkson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Clarkson's gone a terrific 6 of 8 shooting from the floor. Here's Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now here's Conley. Now Clarkson. Can't hit that one. Morant with some nice D. Winslow, the pass to Clark. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Derek Favors.
And when Clark is on fire, he stays aggressive. You got to love how this young fella is willing to dominate games.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Derek Favors.
One shot.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Passes it to Clarkson. Morant against Conley. Now here is O'Neal. He's covered closely. Here's Gobert. Up and in on the layup.
I love it when Rudy Gobert crashes the offensive glass, uses those long arms to great advantage.
Here's Clark, and it's Clark with the finish. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Now, here's Clarkson. Down low, Gobert. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Good work defensively by Conley. Jazz have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Bogdanovich against Brooks. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Buries it from 3-point range. Now it's a 4-point Utah lead.
Well, there's a smooth efficiency to the jump shooting ability of Bojan Bogdanović. What a knockdown shot.
Here's Morant. Good on the shot.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Clarkson. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul. Anderson against O'Neal. Now here's Conley. He's guarded closely, and that one is good.
Well, Mike Conley understands how to draw contact and still try to get a shot opportunity. He'll go to the line for the end one.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Brooks outside. Kicks it to Clark. Memphis moving it around. Morant passes to Anderson. Brooks outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Brooks outside. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Jazz have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Conley against Clark. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And slam dunk by Gobert. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
That's why Gobert is such a high percentage scorer. He finds a way to finish with that great length.
Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Jazz. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Clark. Valanciunas finds Brooks. Conley against Morant. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Conley. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Now the pass to Valanciunas. Anderson against O'Neal. Anderson dishes to Morant. Shot clock at 5. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 24 points.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Mitchell with it. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Well, Valanciunas reads the play and snuffs it out. That's the kind of defense you need from the 5 spot.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Utah calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jonas Valanciunas.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Brooks with the bucket.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. They've led by as many as 14 points. He dishes it to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Now, here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. That one good for two.
Guys, you can tell Donovan Mitchell can wear down a defense. He's cooking right now.
Morant against Conley. And here's Morant. Brooks outside. The feed now to Valanciunas. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Now here's Gobert. Conley finds Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Bogdanovich against Brooks. It's Brooks on the wing. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Utah leading to the middle. Here's Mitchell. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Morant against Conley. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Here's Mitchell. They get it back. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Rudy Gobert has become really excellent at getting deep low post position. The defense has got to foul him when he's that deep.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
Well, at 7'1", Rudy Gobert has become known as the Stifle Tower, and this guy's starting to excel and get a bigger role on the offensive end.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Morant. The dish to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Bain. And another miss by Memphis. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Brooks. That one drops for him. Mitchell's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Conley against Brooks. Pass to Valanciunas. And Anderson has it in the corner. Gobert. And rebounds again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
That's the bucket they needed, and Valanciunas goes and gets it for him. The big man seizes control of the moment.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Brooks, here we go. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now, here's Mitchell. D right on him. Here's Gobert. A beautiful reverse layup. Gobert's got 10 points in the quarter.
Gobert is not fazed by these moments. He wants to be the man.
Brooks against Bogdanovich. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Mitchell, no good on the shot. A bit long that time. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. It's good. And now they trail by just 4. There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The drive by Mitchell. Banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got 36.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They're down by 6. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Out to Morant for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Conley. And so it's Utah with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike, you guys really came on in the second half. What changed?
We just started playing basketball again. I told the guys at halftime that we can't just turn it on and off. We got to be able to keep the pedal to the metal, and guys came out defensively focused, and guys were making the double extra plays to get defensive stops.
Well, defense is obviously your team's calling card. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.